Hi everybody, this is Eileen here, and I thought I'm going to do a little video here. And I make these little things here, and I've been putting them on my ATCs or whatnot. I'm going to show you more here. This is a little latch, and another cameo, some more cameos. So this is what I have been making. And before I show you that part, I wanted to show you the molds I used to make those things here. So here is the dragon mold. I used the necklace. I used this mold putty. This is part A, and there's as well as a part B to make this dragon. Used my daughter's dragon necklace. I used one of my cameos for this one, smaller cameo. I used my styrofoam stencil, punchy, you know, to stamp paints. It's a styrofoam one. Use that for this fern type thing. That latch I just showed you. Used one of the latches off a jewelry box I was altering for my daughter, and a key, which is a necklace from my daughter that I just borrowed. I also have this one that I bought. It's for cakes, and here's some of the pieces that I used for that. I will show you the cards that I made with those molds. You guys seen them? This is all paper, and I use those molds. Well, except for the modeling in the back paste. The dragon, how it turned out. This is that one from the cake mold that I did not make, but the silicone mold. This is another cameo, and this is from the cake mold. And I made these little things in the back here so they stand. This is from the fern, as well as the cake mold. So there might be two parts to this video, because I'm not sure how long this video is going to take. Because I want to show you, first of all, making the mold. Here's part A, and here's part B. So I'm going to mix these two together, and I want to make this mustache. And this is a plastic mustache, which I bought some of these straws. And I thought I'm going to make a mustache. It's one of the things I'm going to make. If I have leftover, I might make another cameo. That way I have a few. I also just recently purchased this, and I have another alphabet jelly type of thing. Oops. Upside down. So now I'm going to mix these until it's one solid lighter blue. Oh, I don't have enough light maybe. Wow. There you go. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. So I just wanted to show this part, even though it's like not much of a hard, but it's kind of cool if you can make your own molds, buttons and all that kind of stuff. Then you'll always have things to put onto your cards and whatnot, because you can make little extra, I can't think of the word. Sometimes, you know, you can use little things like this wing. You could push that into a mold, and if I have enough mold left over or any of these type of things here, this bug would be a good one. You can use pieces of jewelry and whatever things you like to make your molds. So I'm going to mix this well. then you'll always have an endless supply of, like, oops, say I'm going to have an endless supply of these cameos because I made a mold impression of that cameo and the little cameo, and I have a mold impression of this now, right? And the dragon as well, the key. So I can just do whatever. It doesn't have to be same color because you can paint it to whatever color. Now this is all mixed well, I think. So I'm going to see how much I need for this mustache. I might need it all, I don't know. I didn't want to take too much out. I find you can't do a mold with stamps, rubber stamps, because they stick. I tried that. Perfect. I'm going to push this down in there, this mustache. I'm busy. I'm going to use the end of my paintbrush to push down in.
That's how you spell dog, right?
Yes. And when you do push down on, like, say,
I'm going to put one of these in the heater.
Say, thank you. Your metal pieces that are more dimensional, you don't want to push all the way down through to the, oops, I'm covering that up. I'm not being very good. I noticed that one of them I pushed right through, but for what I was using it for, it didn't matter. But if you want to use these molds for resin or anything like that, you can't push all the way through because your resin's going to leak through and that's not going to be good. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm going to make another mold impression. Oh, I've made earrings for my son with these. He has like they make great impressions for earrings. He has these earrings like this. You put the, I think they're like 00 gauge or something like that, like the holes in the ear type of thing. So this stuff makes good earrings, and then you put resin in there. I've made use this to make bracelets. So here's a bracelet that I'm not finished, but I was kind of just testing it in a resin that I made with that mold. So this mold stuff really is awesome. This putty mold, modeling mold stuff. So I'm going to stick that in there to make this wing. And there, I'm done. So that's that. So that's going to dry. And I'm going to have two wonderful molds. So like I said, this is putty, mold putty. I got the craft store hobby shop actually. It's a silicone putty. And it takes a couple hours to cure. So it's really fast too, and I love it. I love it. So now we actually have quite a bit of time, and I wonder if I could quickly show you how I make my charms, or whatever you want to call them. Now, you guys, I was totally struggling with this because I'm like, do I share this or do I just not? And not that I wanted to be like mean, but I was like, anyway, whatever. decided to share it because you know what, art is a therapy and we all need that, and so it wouldn't be very cool for me to hog all this stuff. So this is it. Okay, I'm going to start with this cameo right here. This, my friends, is toilet paper. Shredded toilet paper. Okay, I shredded it. I have a paintbrush. I have water. I shred my toilet paper. Can you see what I'm doing here? Put it in here, and that's it. I wet the toilet paper, stomp it into my to my mold. That easy. That easy. And like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to share it, was ready to share it yet, but so I like to stuff, just to stamp it in, like, you know, like you're doing a stencil. Wetting it in there, and I have somebody used my paintbrush because it is kind of orangey. Ah, my children. Okay, I'm going to use a different one. Okay. So it's quite wet in there now, so I'm just going to put some dry toilet paper pieces in. Soak up some of the moisture. Keep stamping it in there. I'm trying to talk loudly, Nikki. Everyone's like, it should be working. I think it's me. I'm a very quiet person. When I'm talking like really loud, the kids are like, why are you yelling? So we're all like, I don't think we're all like loud talkers in our family. Anyway, I'm trying to talk louder. So I'm stomping it in, or stamping it in like this. I think I got a piece of fiber from my paintbrush. Doesn't matter. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been doing the whole time. So I take 2 squares of toilet paper and I kind of roll it, you know, not really roll it, but fold it. And snip, 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 make my little shreds here. And that's how I do it, so then I can get it pretty even right through. See all that moisture? Can you see that moisture? I don't know. If I were to go upside down and push on it, it's quite moist. Do more. You don't want it hollow in the back. You want to be able to glue it down onto your project. That is it, everybody. That's how I do it. That's how I've done them all. I like it because, especially when you do it on your paper projects, it's light. And it's lighter to mail. It is lighter to just have on your projects and glue. So I like that. Okay, so I'm going to push it down in there. You can see all the moisture coming out. Basically, that is it. Flip it over. Done deal. Do you see her? That is it. That's how easy it is. Okay? Crazy, huh? Crazy. Turn the dryer on. Dry her a bit. I'm going to pause and dry her a bit. Okay. Sorry about that. My son's calling my daughter, so I like the phone is missing. Anyway, so I like to put a layer of glue on top, or of Mod Podge. Okay, well, you got it now. And then
Pardon me?
I'm taping now. You have it now. So,
Yeah, Mommy said she doesn't need to talk to me.
anyway. My daughter. So, that's what I do. I usually put a layer of glue on it, dry it up a bit, and then I let it dry. I usually have quite a few of them going on. So then, I have a whole bunch of cards or whatever to make. Again, it works with these shallow ones as well. I can make another one here for you. I will make this this square right here, or this shape. I'm gonna again tap the tissue paper in there. I'd like to have this thing set up so you guys can see so much better. And it works the same way. And this is how I do it. These ones I do along the lines, do along the whole thing, cut it to my card shape, paint it. So it makes great borders, great little embellishments on my cards. You can use them for art journaling too, which I'm planning to make a whole bunch of them. I would like, ideally, I'm going to be so busy. In April, we have a girl conference, YWAP, and I'm going to have teach art journaling for one of the workshops. I'm going to be teaching 3 classes. I'm going to have 90 girls all together. I'm going to have 30 girls in each class. So I'm going to have, I would like to ideally make each girl one of these to put, you know, to give them. It's an inspiration piece or whatever for their art journaling or whatever. Or some kind of piece from one of these. It doesn't take long to make, so I would just like to actually make them, glue them a bit so then they're kind of protected a bit. And I just glue the fronts, I don't glue the backs. Although I have on some of them. This one here I have glued the front and the back just to kind of put a layer of it. This one I have not, and it's fine. It's not flaking or anything. I sprayed alcohol inks on here to color it the pinky color, and then I rubbed on some silver acrylic paint and buffed it up a little bit with gold to make it look like that. The black, the dragon, I painted the dragon all, oops, darn my water. I painted the dragon all, black, and then I did the same thing with the silver over top, and then a little bit of gold over top of that, just with my finger, rubbed it on. And I put a feather back here, but that's how I did that one. And with the other ones as well, where did I put them all? Did I bury them? This one, gold, painted the gold in the background, and then I did silver just over top with my finger. The bands here, these ones here, I painted all gold and just kind of rubbed silver on it. This one is, I actually, with this darker one, I used a little bit of the watercolor pencil, but it didn't quite work as well as I wanted to, so I put alcohol ink over top of that, and then I used the gold and a little bit of silver. This one's all alcohol ink, the purple, and then the silver and the gold. And the key, I used the black alcohol ink, which kind of made it kind of bluey in spots because it's kind of like, I don't know. And then I just kind of buffed the gold with my finger over top. So it's got, I like that look. And this one was a mixture of purplies, blues. I think it started off with orange, and then I did the purple, a little bit of black on it. You can see the darker spots that come with it, just like a few spritz to come, little drops. And then I did the gold all the way around and then just kind of rubbed it with silver on top. So that's how I painted those. Now my toilet paper is wet. So this is how I had done this one. And I used the paintbrush to get it all into the little nooks, right? Into all the little spaces and everything. Then I push it down. So there's this one. Isn't that nice? So that's that one. I'm going to see here. I'm not sure how much time I have racked up, but I'm going to try the alphabet one that I just purchased, which obviously it's going to work. I mean, I've tried it again and again with different ones, right? So it's thinner, so it might be a little more difficult. I don't know. But the good thing is I kind of like using the paintbrush because it really gets it in there. Use your nails if you have. Push it in. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but you gotta be patient. And I recommend that you do little strips because you can really get it in there better. Rather than having big chunks. And if you have it, doesn't have to be like the exact A shape. As long as it's the A shape in there, and if there's a bit of a back that's over, like here I'm going over my little A-frame thingy here. It doesn't matter because that's going to be on the back of the art journal. And the front is going to be a really definite A. So, and that's what I want. So, the paintbrush works so well. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. Yeah. I'm glad I shared it. I was gonna, like I said, I was like, oh, everybody wants to know. And you know what, you guys all have been so good and just all subscribing, and I love going on to the All Things Creative, and everybody's just so nice. So yeah, you guys deserve to know. There's the A. I'm going to pop it out, and there it is. Now, even though there's a back here, it doesn't matter. You can cut it off later. So that's my A. Or you could just put it on there like that. So it's going to be awesome. That's my A. Oh man, I'm not even in the frame here. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was good and helpful. Talk to you later. Bye.